Hello everybody, my name's Betsy Callahan. You might know my son. His name's Bing. Oh, we were in Florida for about 10 years or so till Bing's dad and I got a divorce. It was ugly, but we lived there. It was me and Bing's dad and Bing and my nephew Floyd, which we took in. My sister she wasn't well. Let's leave it at that. She wasn't well. So we took in Floyd, and he was like a brother to Bing. So we pretty much knew right off the bat that Bing was a special baby. I mean, Floyd was so far advanced at Bing's age. And we kind of knew, because me being a little person, you know, things just weren't right. Things just weren't right. And we could tell. We could tell. Excuse me. Could you stop? Bing was going downhill fast. Okay, he started in with, you know, maybe just a little rocking back and forth, and then in a circle. He was doing that all the time, and then it just got worse and worse and worse. And and then he started, well, Bing's not his real name. There, I said it. Bing is not his real name. We started calling him that because he was banging his head into things all the time. Just bing, bing, bing. So, my husband, he wasn't a very sympathetic man. That's when he started calling him Bing. And we had to take him to a special school. The special school wasn't working. We had to take him out of the special school. And the banging was getting worse. Worse and worse. Night after night. So we had to take him to the special medicine place. And the doctor didn't hold up much hope. They just prescribed us one of these. This is Bing's first helmet. And as you can see, it's pretty scarred up from the banging and banging. And poor boy did a number on himself, you know. As years went on, he didn't have to wear the helmets anymore. He broke a bunch of helmets. But along the way, he really disfigured himself. That's why he wears the mask now. He's pretty messed up. You know, he's not pretty. He's not pretty at all. Well, Bing was always jealous of his cousin. His cousin had everything going for him. That Floyd, he was handsome. And as they grew up, Floyd got a little bit of bullying in him. He'd make fun of Bing and imitate him, wear a mask like him, and did like a Pete and repeat thing, and that really upsets Bing. Him and Bing don't get along now. So my marriage pretty much ended one night when Mr. Callahan and I were upstairs making love, and little Bing was in his room doing what Bing does, just bang in his head. And Mr. Callahan, he'd say one thing over and over to Bang all the time when this would happen, when we'd commence to the love making, and he'd bang in his head. He'd be like, Shut the fuck up, Bing! Shut the fuck up! STFU! And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Mr. Callahan and I went our separate ways after that 10th time. It had enough. It had enough.
Kid blood, kid blood, kid blood, one. Kid blood, kid blood, kid blood, one. Kid blood, kid blood, kid blood, one. Kid blood, kid blood.